Hello and welcome to this weekend's silver chart analysis video for the period ending Friday, the 25th day of July 2014. My name is Derek and let's get started. I tried making a video on Thursday, but unfortunately when I uploaded and tried to process the video and it just couldn't. I waited for quite a hefty amount of time for it to process. It never did. So unfortunately it didn't come through, but what I had stated on Thursday was that it had, at 11 a.m. on Thursday, that it had broken this key support level, thus a lower low, and I adjusted the Fibonacci level to this high and this low, and when I did that, then it came through this level. So I stated on Thursday that you break this level. What's the first thing that comes to your mind? A test of this mark. And that's exactly what came into play. One quick little note as well. Last 100 volatility average on Thursday was 1.95%. I have changed that to median. For the median volatility, which is about the 50th highest of 100, well, it's in at 1.69%, which is lower. But think about it. When you have averages of around 2, so you have 1.7 as a median, that means big ones or big moves are 4%, 5%, maybe 6%. The tiny ones are 1%. So therefore, that's going to make the average higher. And median, I think more of an accurate one, especially if you're looking for 50-50 over-under kind of deal. You pretty much have a 50% chance of going over this number or 50% chance of going under it. One key level where median and average is way out of whack is, well, average pay rates, either per hourly or yearly wages. Start of every month, the unemployment data will come out and they'll give you average, not median, but average wage salaries. Oh, the median would be about half, if not even 2/3 less of what they state, because, well, you got this person here like LeBron James who's making so many multi-millions. That's going to bring the average up when you take all of those into play. Anyway, back within the chart, yes, it did have a test within this level, which is very important now, because where's the big situation going to come in from here? For any moves down below here increases the odds you take it out, increases the odds we're going to be saying that this level is not going to be support but resistance, and thus the new support level will be in here, and that's of course if it makes it down to about 20.5. Right now it's at 20.74, which is that major level that I had this somewhere in here. It's the end of this line. So will support now be resistance? And it can be resistance on a bullish level if it comes back down and then goes like that. Well, then that would be bullish. But the key thing is if you're at the lower end of this range, then the market dynamics will be stating, okay, it looks as if more and more signs, this being the failed move, this test of here, most likely even gonna be going lower down to this previous low as well. On the contrary, or polarizing this, making it back above this 18 average band, thus having this kind of move in here could indicate that it's that possible failed breakdown before that big move comes into play. I cannot give you probability odds to which one is more likely than the other. We've been in a multi-month bear market now for over 40 months, and at some point that is going to switch over, and I can't tell you when, unfortunately, but those are the key dynamics within it, and I just have to let the message of the market play in. Okay, so overall, this chart looks fairly ugly, and the weekly chart, although its long-term play is ugly as well, it's still showing possible positive correctionary signs. For you have this big down move, and when you want a reversal to come into play, it's always the same. You need to get above this 18 average band after it's flattened out, or just break above it quickly, which you have in here, come back to the band to correct itself, and then break above the 18 average band and get above previous resistance. That's what you're looking for reversal of trends. Well, in here, it didn't take place, and it really had a very wimpy low and leg lower, not much of one either, to the point where it technically made a higher low, but they've all been matching lows in the mid 18 levels. So again, breaking above this 18 average band, trying to come in and find support at this level. Instead, it found resistance for about 3 months. As there was how many periods? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, really 12 periods resisting this. That's about 3 months resisting the area. And of course, last month it got above this area. Now, of course, this 18 average band is it's in an uptrend. Thus, established resistance is in place on multiple levels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And even guess you can talk about 6 in here. But it's really got to get above 23, I would think. 22 3/4 for there to be a lot of conviction as far as all trends pointing towards the upside. If we take a look at this on a quarterly level, 3-month chart, obviously within here you have your breakout, so the move from point A to point B. Obviously still in an uptrend, but support at the band. This is support test really number 2. The first one was successful, breaking resistance, nice gain higher. And it's now spent, we're period number 5, correcting from the big red candle and just going sideways on this key line. Both of these lines have worked out very well. However, the Fibonacci that I've given for the upside, I think, is what's important. You have about 31, and then you have 2094, which is right in here, and the one below that is 1447. So on any significant breaks at this level, I'd be looking for this line as the key points of support. But this right now, it's at a state of, okay, are we going to correct through? Because I'm going to polarize it. For this trend to reverse, it's got to break down below the line, establish support, come back to this band, and then break down below key level of support. Okay, that'll be it for today's video. The month of July will be coming to an end. So on next weekend's video, I'm going to be taking a look at the U.S. Silver Mint Eagle sales, comparing 2014 with 2013 for really the 7-month period ending. And that'll be next weekend. And I'll talk to you with a few videos throughout the week. Take care. Bye-bye.